Welcome to Lehigh Valley Sports Scene.
Football season is underway. Last night, two local institutions battled all the way to the end of the game. Both Muhlenberg and DeSales are young teams, but also carry some experience that shows much promise for the season. Regina Potocny has the highlights from last night as the Lady Mules take on the Lady Bulldogs.
Muhlenberg travels to Center Valley standing at 3-0, while DeSales' overall record is 2-1. Off the top of the game, the Lady Mules showed just why they are still unbeaten, taking a quick 8-0 lead, but once the Lady Bulldogs get on the board, they find a way to battle back. Muhlenberg sophomore Lauren Boyle is hot as her defensive and offensive moves allows her team to keep the lead, and with just over 8 minutes to go in the first half, the Mules are up 23-13. But a three-pointer and several foul shots brings DeSales back in. They're able to tie it at 25. Then the visitors take control once again. Boyle teams up with freshman Alexis Bates. Going into the locker room, Muhlenberg is leading 37-25. Boyle has 21 of those 37 points. We go to the second half where the Lady Bulldogs climb up the hill, led by senior Kirby Lutz, who finishes with 16 points. DeSales works together, doing a good job of shutting down the Mules, eventually taking the lead when sophomore Lindsay Sykes hits one from behind the arc. The Bulldogs are up 52-51 with 7:15 to play. The lead would change 3 more times before the 40 minutes are up. As the game winds down, Muhlenberg comes back within 1 as senior Emily Wright sinks a wide-open 3. And from there on out, it will be all the Lady Mule foul shots. Muhlenberg stays undefeated with a victory of 65-62.
It was a game of runs for both teams. We got up like 10-2. They come back. We get a lead. They come back. I thought it was gut check time for us when they took the lead. Were we going to crumble or not? And with a young team, you never know. I'm very proud of what the kids did.
It was really tough. They're a competitive team, but when the going gets tough, we seem to be able to come out really hard and be solid when it counts and make all the right passes. And it was clutch. A lot of players come off the bench, and everyone did their part, and we're really coming together as a team. We're very young, but I hope we have another league championship in the makings.
We played really well. I got lucky. I feel like, I was hitting shots, so I kept shooting, but again, the team, they really got me open. They set screens, and we played really well in the first half. They were a great team. They came out really hard. They're really great going to the basket, and they played really tough. I mean, it really came down to the end. We made a few big shots, we boxed out, and we just, stayed focused for the rest of the game.
Obviously, we lost to a good team. They executed at the end when they had to. I was just really disappointed the way we started the game. Unfortunately, we did the same thing in Moravian, and when you fight like we did to get back into the game, sometimes you leave so much on the floor you can't finish. And that was a case of today. Not taking anything away from Muhlenberg. They did some nice things, but I thought our pressure definitely got to them at key points in the game. We just need to hit some field goals. Our shooting percentage was a little ugly, and it's hard to win that way.
Conference play is up next for both of these teams. Muhlenberg will look to defend their Centennial Conference title against runner-up Johns Hopkins on Saturday, while DeSales will need to regroup quickly as they take on preseason favorites in this Freedom Conference, Delaware Valley, tomorrow night. From Bellaria Hall at DeSales University, Regina Potocny, 2 Sports.